Hi, April. How are
Hi.
you? Oh, there we are.
Look at that.
Are you tired?
I have bags. It's Saturday.
It is Saturday. I know we work on
I need
Saturdays.
preparation H underneath there.
You need some of that anti-inflammatory stuff.
Anti-inflammatory.
How are you doing, April? I hope you're doing good.
Yep. Hi.
Hope you've had a good Saturday so far.
Mm-hmm.
How was your day?
My day was very easy for some reason.
Was it?
Yeah. I liked it. It was, Saturday is always good. It was a short day at work for me and pretty easy.
That's good. Your day was easier than my day.
I know.
I didn't have a hard day today.
You had to work hard.
I did, for a change. Yeah. So thank you, April,
for being here.
For being here on a Saturday night. I know this isn't, we are doing good. I know this isn't our normal time, but we are going to be over on Em and John's channel tomorrow at our normal Sunday time. Anna, hi, how are you?
And Kelly was feeling the need.
I was feeling the need to do a live stream.
Yep.
Yeah, since we'll be, like I said, hi, Mike. How you doing? Ooh, he's breaking
Como
out
estás?
Como
He's gonna be like, no.
No?
No Spanish.
Yeah, so like I was saying, since we'll be over on Em and John's channel tomorrow. Kurt, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Since we'll be over there tomorrow, we won't be having a live stream at our house.
You make it sound like we're going to England.
Well, virtually.
Is it Zoom?
That would be cool if we were.
No, it's not.
Yeah. So thank you guys for being here.
It's StreamYard on the ducks.
On this pop-up Saturday night special.
Yeah, it's Saturday night, so everybody grab yourself a cocktail and let's get this party started. Yeah. Cheers.
Bob has to have, no, we don't talk about Spanish. Yeah. It was my bad Bruno impression.
You don't like Bruno?
I do like Bruno, as a matter of fact.
Bruno was the best one of the bunch.
Bruno was the best one of the bunch. So today we are going to continue with our Universal for Disney people chat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So today, last time we talked about the resorts at Universal. Today we're going to talk about the parks and Citywalk. We're going to kind of roll it all into one.
Yeah, kind of like, give you the 411.
So who all?
What was that?
Who all? I pledge allegiance to the
it's
flag.
Like Chief Kelly Wampum.
No, I was gonna say, okay, show me in the chat.
Give me a show of hands.
Show of hands. Who's been to Universal?
I have.
In Florida.
I have.
I know you have. Live long and prosper.
Oh, look at that bent pinky.
You got a Cheeto finger?
Not really, no. I have sharks.
Okay, April's been to Universal. Mike, have you been to Universal yet?
King Daddy.
Kurt's been.
You go, Kurt.
Waiting. I'm waiting. I like the hand.
I like the hand.
Only in California. Okay, we haven't been to the one in California.
No, but who knows? Maybe someday.
Maybe someday. So those of you who are curious about the differences in parks between Disney and Universal, there's a big difference. This is where I feel like is the most difference between Disney and Universal are the parks. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, they're similarly, situated. It's kind of like Disneyland.
Kind of, except Disneyland is this way and Universal's this way.
Well, it's more of a V-shaped thing.
Okay, this way?
It's more of a V than a square.
Okay. I thought they were like...
No, because in Disneyland, they're right across from each other, across the, what do you call it? The square from each other. So you can see one front gate to the other front gate.
Right.
At Universal, you have to stand at the apex of Citywalk to see both front gates. Apex. That is a good word. And yes, there will be
Saturday.
a test. So.
It's big word Saturday.
Write it down. Apex is a small word. It's only 4 letters.
But it's got big impact.
Yes, it does. So if you stand at the apex at Citywalk, you can see both entrances to both parks at Universal. So it's more of a triangle shape versus directly across.
And like Disneyland in California, you have to go through Citywalk to get to the parks.
Yes.
So you go through security at Citywalk, at the beginning of Citywalk.
Or the outskirts.
If you catch the boat from your resort or if you're walking.
If you're on the walking path, there's security checks at the walking path too.
Yeah, so those of you that haven't been.
My chair keeps rolling away.
Yeah, it does. You're rolling. Your roller boogie today. You go through security first, and then you go
into Citywalk. And then everything is accessed through Citywalk.
So we talked a little bit before about security, how it's different than Disney World. It's more like an airport security, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because you put all your stuff in a bin, and then they send
X-ray it.
An X-ray kind of scanner.
Right.
And it's extremely sensitive.
Yes. So they're not like digging through your bag like they used to do at Disney. Now Disney World, I mean, they still do that at Disneyland, I believe. But at Disney World, you just walk through with your bag, and if there's nothing in there that's suspicious, you just keep going.
Right.
Because their little scanners pick up certain things.
Right.
And so they don't dig through your bag unless you're like, meh, and then they dig through your bag.
Unless you look suspicious.
Yeah. So the difference with Citywalk is you send it through an X-ray machine like you do in the airport, and then you walk through the metal detector, and if you beep there, then they wand you. I get it all the time.
You get it all the time.
I must have like high mercury
or
something.
Do you chew on metal in your sleep or what?
I eat copper. It's like swallow a penny now and then. It's good for you.
And they're extremely belt sensitive.
Very, very. I have to walk through holding my pants up most of the time because I have to take my belt off.
Yeah.
And I have no acetol, which means no butt.
No butt.
So there's nothing to hold them.
Nothing to hold it up.
It just straight down. It's scary.
That would be funny.
It is so fast too.
Headlines: Man loses pants at Citywalk security.
Yes. I'm sure that happens more than once. There's a lot of my brotherhood who has no acetol.
No acetol. Yeah. So you go through security, and then you're going to walk through the whole of Citywalk, which is not.
It's really not that big.
Really not huge.
No.
It's not like having to walk through all of Disney Springs.
Disney Springs is massive.
Disney Springs is massive. So I guess we're going to start with the differences between Citywalk and Disney Springs.
Right. Because you do have to go through security to get into Disney Springs also at the different entrances. But the thing about Disney Springs is it's long and it kind of circles the lake. Citywalk is more spherical.
Yeah.
It's kind of, but it's smaller. It's more compact.
Right. And I don't know about you guys, but Disney Springs confuses me.
Yeah. Well, I know it now, so I don't have a problem with it.
I still don't know it. I mean, it confuses me, like the layout of things and where things are, and it's big. It's like huge.
Yeah, it's big. It's huge. You can't really see everything from one spot.
Yeah. Yeah. So compared to Citywalk,
where you can almost see everything from one spot.
Almost, yeah, because you're either going to take the boat in or a bus, or you're going to park and walk.
Yeah, but if you're like taking the boat in, you look towards the entrance of Citywalk, and it's like you can see like where all the restaurants pretty much are.
Hey there, here for a moment. How you doing?
Except, why does my chair keep moving?
I don't know. Do you have extra grease on the rollers?
I think so. Anyway, it's like
it's also always lost to Disney.
You can see like pretty much everything except for right at the very entrance where there's a few like the Starbucks and Bubba Gumps and stuff like that. But everything else you can pretty much see. And it's it's easy to locate stuff.
It is easy to locate stuff, which was, I kind of like that about Citywalk compared to Disney Springs. Because I mean, a lot of times we'll go to Disney Springs for dinner and we'll be running late or something like that, and we're hoofing it, and I don't know where we're going.
I know. It's like if you park in the Lime Garage and you're going to like down where what's the name of the volcano restaurant?
Forest Cafe.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're in Lime Garage, you're good. But if you're in Orange Garage, you're gonna trek all the way down because it's like way down yonder. And if you get off at the boat launch down there, you're at the end of the line. It takes you forever to get anywhere.
Those toothsome shakes are good, by the way.
I haven't had one.
You have not. Where's the other place that Kaya had one?
It was Cowfish.
Oh yeah, Cowfish. If you've ever been to Cowfish, they have really great shakes also. If you did not know, and they also have grown-up shakes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can add alcohol to any of their shakes.
You can.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
So yeah, I mean, compared to
look at that, it's cool.
Nice.
I know.
Compared to Disney Springs, I think Citywalk is more navigable.
Navigable. Yes. You're not far from anything in Citywalk.
No, that's true. That is very true. The other thing that I kind of like about Citywalk is if you're hankering for a cocktail, it seems like it's easier to get a drink at one of the
their little kiosks.
Sorry, we have a cat playing in a box. It's causing a ruckus over here. It's easier to kind of go to one of the little kiosks.
And I want to tell you something about Citywalk's drinks. They don't skimp.
No, they're nice.
They
have a nice pour.
They are fortified.
Fortified.
Yes,
I like your words tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Fortified and Apex.
They are Apex fortified. These suckers are top notch. Mm-hmm. I have never had a drink at Citywalk that I didn't say, wow, that's really good. Yeah. Because I personally like to taste the alcohol, and I can always taste it.
Yeah. So we've only been to. Have you only been to Cowfish?
No, I was at. I went to Buffett's, Jimmy Buffett's, Margaritaville.
Margaritaville. Okay. And then
Cowfish and Bubba Gump.
Cowfish and Bubba Gump. Okay, that's right. And I've been to Cowfish, Margaritaville, Bubba Gump, and Toothsome.
Yep.
Yes. So for those of you guys that do Disney, you haven't spent much time in Citywalk. We usually don't spend a lot of time there, but last time we were at Universal, we did because we had a dinner reservation.
Right.
And we hung out there, and I ended up you can mobile order now for Voodoo Donuts.
Which is dangerous.
Which is awesome.
Dangerous.
Because if you guys have seen that line for Voodoo Donuts, it goes on
for days.
To Kansas
for days.
And back.
For
yes.
Days.
Especially at the end of the night where everybody's like needing.
Right.
Donuts, or they want to get them for the next morning,
or after a few of those, fortified drinks, fortified cocktails, them donuts go down really smooth.
Exactly. I think you're so right. It's more of a club vibe.
Yes, because the music is louder.
It is.
And it is more
party.
We call it house music.
Yeah.
It's like house music.
Because before we came on, we were trying to decide what age groupy kind of it's more geared towards, because we're over 50, both of us. Bob's about ready to be older. Not older than 50, but Bob's birthday is on Thursday, by the way, coming up.
It's only a day.
It's only a day, I know. But it does have more of that,
it has more of the 20, 30 somethings.
Crowd.
Yeah.
Yes.
To me. But since I live in 20, 30 something world.
In your brain.
In my brain. Except for the rides, because I'm old. My body's old. My mind is like, yeah, let's do this. So that's pretty much it. But I'm old now and I can afford stuff. So I can.
Benefits of being older is you can afford
usually
stuff.
It is. It's like once you get older and you stop, having these weird bills coming up and you start making more money, you can afford things.
That's true.
So I can afford a few fortified drinks, and then I'm whatever age you want me to be.
That's true. That is true.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it does kind of have that more kind of clubby vibe compared to Disney Springs, where it kind of has that
Thank you, by the way.
Coffee bar.
It kind of does have that coffee bar.
Coffee
bar, Jim Croce kind of feel.
Do they even know who Jim Croce is?
I don't know. Do you know who Jim Croce is?
Do you guys even know?
Okay. What about Jim? Jack Johnson.
Okay, maybe.
Jack Johnson. What's that other dude? John Mayer.
Yeah, kind of just
strumming the guitar. I just had a coffee with too much espresso. This is how excited I get. One of those kind of guys.
Yeah. So yeah, if you're looking for more
upbeat.
I almost said Uptown Funk. If you're looking for more upbeat kind of stuff, Citywalk has more of that.
I got to tell you, being an old fart, it kind of bothered me at first. because I was like, it's loud, but
it's loud. My ears are bleeding.
But I can't hear anyway, so it doesn't matter.
No, you really can't.
So, but it kind of adds to the coolness of Citywalk, I think, now that I've been there and hung out there a couple of times, because we actually hung out the last time we were there. They got a table over by the lake, and they were sitting and waiting on their order for Voodoo Donuts.
Yes.
And I was walking around with my cool little M50 taking pictures. Yeah. And I got some really awesome pictures.
Yeah, it is a very pretty place for picture taking.
Especially at night.
Yeah, it is.
Because there was lots of pretty lights.
It is.
And so we had a cocktail from one of the little kiosk things, whatever you call them. And man, it was good. And it was like, it got our motors running.
It got the motor running. It did. And then, and then we went to Cowfish.
Then we went to Cowfish for our reservation.
But
with the box of donuts.
With the box of donuts. So I'm circling back around to Voodoo Donuts. If you guys didn't know, you can mobile order now for Voodoo Donuts. And then they have this little pickup.
And then Kelly went to high school with the founder of Voodoo Donuts.
I did.
What's his name again?
His name is Trey Shannon.
Oh yeah, Trey Shannon. Yeah. That's right. We all know and love Trey Shannon.
They make fun of me all the time.
Yeah, because they're like, "Hey, I had breakfast with Trey Shannon."
I didn't.
Well, that was before he liked donuts.
But I did go to high school with him. But he's like 4 years older than me.
So then you didn't go to high school with
him.
You just
we
went to the same
high school. Anyway.
Yeah, so that's kind of.
You can mobile order and then pick it up at the little, it tells you when your order's ready, just like at Disney.
But if you mention Kelly's name,
you're not going to get anything.
You're going to get like all this good stuff. They throw all this swag at you because, Trey Shannon and Kelly are like this.
They're really not. We're not.
It just depends on how many drinks she has.
California has the Universal Amphitheater. Does Florida have a concert? I think yes.
Yes.
That is at Hard Rock Cafe, I believe. Yes. For those of you guys that know, they have concerts at the Hard Rock Cafe,
which is across the pond.
It's just right next to Toothsome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure they do concerts and like comedians and stuff like that at the Hard Rock Cafe.
Well, it's kind of like House of Blues, isn't it? They do
kind of.
House of Blues does concerts too.
Yeah, but they don't have like an outdoor.
I don't think they have an amphitheater outdoor.
No, so it's inside.
They have cool water features though. They have that really big waterfall that comes down from.
Oh yeah,
by Margaritaville.
They do.
It's like.
Yeah. We didn't love Margaritaville.
I didn't like the food. I liked the drinks and I liked the live. The live entertainment was good. I liked the guy there.
Oh, we're just gonna get rid of this real quick.
What is that?
Remove. It's just a bot.
I know, but what did the bot mean?
It's just a nonsense
bot.
So yeah, we liked the drinks and the entertainment in Margaritaville, but the food was just.
The food was okay.
Okay.
It wasn't great.
Yeah.
It's like we've come to expect great food in Orlando, and it's kind of hard when you don't get it.
Yeah.
So, but we do have, Cowfish. Are we going to do restaurants? We're going to talk about restaurants.
Just really quickly, because we don't have that many that we've been to.
I've been to Cowfish.
We've been to If you guys like sushi, Cowfish.
Hamburgers too. Hamburgers. Oh my God, their hamburgers are amazing.
Yeah, they are.
They are so good. And I had my last one I'm trying to do keto, low carb. I'm not doing really keto. I'm just more low carb.
Low carby.
So I got it without the bun and with coleslaw. It was perfect keto meal. And it was amazingly good. And it was so much. I was so full.
Yeah. And I think Toothsome is very similar to the Edison in Disney Springs.
In decorations.
In vibe.
In vibe, yes.
Yeah, because it kind of has that like steampunk kind of vibe to it. Although, for those of you that have been to Toothsome, if you go upstairs and they have that kind of
steampunk
big, huge TV screen thing, and you can watch the little robots move the stuff around and the chocolate. That's really cool.
Okay. I didn't go to Toothsome, but I liked Edison though. The Edison.
Yeah. You're supposed to drink more so you don't realize how mediocre. That's a good point, Kurt. That's a very good point. But yeah.
It wasn't horrible.
No.
I ate what I wanted to, but
yeah, but mediocre is probably a good word for it.
I would average.
Average.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Let's move on to the parks.
The parks.
The parks.
Okay.
Unless you guys have any other questions about Citywalk. That's where I was. Yeah, Citywalk. I had Disney Springs in my brain.
We never really shopped much in Citywalk either.
No,
we went to the Billabong. Was it Billabong?
Yeah, because Kaya's friend
needed
a
swimsuit top.
But that's about it.
Yeah.
Well, we have been to the store.
And we've been to the Universal store, which is good. I like it. It's nice.
Very similar to
World of Disney, yeah.
But universally.
Yeah. Get all the Universal stuff. What is that big old NBC place? What is that? Is that NBC or CBS?
I don't know.
Anyway, it's like a sports center.
I don't know.
I didn't go in it because I'm not a big sports fan.
No, we're not big sporty people.
I know. It's like bite your tongue, Bob. I know.
The nerve. Don't tell Mike.
I know. It's kind of like we probably won't even watch the Super Bowl tomorrow.
Probably not. Well, it's because neither one of the teams that are in there.
They don't interest us at all.
We're not here to talk about football. We don't talk about football.
It's called filler.
We're going to talk about the parks.
Parks.
The parks. So, if you are used to Disney and the rides at Disney,
you ain't gonna find them at Universal.
Brace yourself. Mm-hmm. Because once again, we are older, and we have a hard time with a lot of the rides at Universal.
Because they're either really intense roller coasters or motion simulator rides.
Right, which neither one of us.
I'm not a big fan of motion simulator rides because I don't know. I just don't. I mean, I need to try more rides because Kaya's been more, doing it. And I've done. I did Velocicoaster. Mm-hmm. It was cool too, and I would do it again if I wasn't fat.
Because you said it hurt.
Yeah, because my belly got caught between the crossbar and
squeezes up on your
diaphragm.
It was
squeezing my lungs out of my nose.
Ew. Look at that guy. He's got lung nose.
It was quite uncomfortable because you go upside down.
You go upside down
which doesn't bother me going upside down. I do not mind going upside down, but gravity kind of pulls you out of the seat. And then when you go back the other way and tries to put you back in the seat, the silly putty didn't go down in the seat like it was supposed to.
Silly putty.
It didn't really mold.
So, okay, here's my question. Since you've been on Velocicoaster and you've been on all the coasters at Disney World,
mm-hmm.
Is there a comparison of Velocicoaster to like an intensity?
Intensity, I don't think it's any more intense than Seven Dwarfs.
Really?
Yeah.
But it's like the hill.
That's the only thing is that hill was not even scary. And it really wasn't. Like I felt worse coming off of Expedition Everest than I did Velocicoaster.
Really?
Expedition Everest, the G-force on that sucker even made my Air Force pilot guy friend go, wow, we don't even do that in the Air Force.
Yeah. I like Everest though. I don't really have a problem with Everest. So
but it's fast and everything, but like I said, when the silly putty starts getting moved around like it's not supposed to, it complains.
But so you say it's super smooth. So
if you guys are so smooth.
I am like a chicken when it comes to roller coasters, big roller coasters like that, because the big ones are intimidating to me. Do you think that I would go on it, or do you think I would?
I think you should try it.
Have a conniption.
No, I think you should try it because I think it was really fun, and it was like I said, it was smooth. It wasn't that intense. It's just the only part that's a little crazy is you do spend a lot of time upside down because it doesn't do the quick, up like a loop and it squeezes you into the seat.
It's a lot of like.
It's a barrel roll. And you're like this way for a good bit before you roll back over.
5 minutes, you're going upside down.
So like you have a lot of off the seat time, so to speak, and that can be a little nerve-wracking.
Right, because there's no shoulder harness.
No, it's just a lap belt. Bar. Just a lap belt bar. It's a big, strong bar, though.
Yeah, I mean you're not going anywhere.
And it's got handles to hold on to.
But there's nothing like. Like Rock and Roller Coaster has like the.
Yeah, but then you bunk your head into it. I didn't like it. Rock and Roller Coaster? No.
Okay. So Velocicoaster compared to Rock and Roller Coaster is.
I liked it better.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I did. If it wasn't for this getting stuck, I would be like, I want to do it again.
It just looks very intimidating.
I want to do it again. But you know, Rock and Roller Coaster, it hurt my head because my head kept going slam, slam, slam into those stupid bars.
I usually come off a Rock and Roller Coaster with a headache.
And I feel like I need like a chiropractic adjustment after I get off Rock and Roller Coaster.
It should give you like the neck braces, you know, like when you get, you know.
Yeah, and then you'd have like these bruises, and
if you're over
your
45,
jaw would be like stuck off your ears
like
and stuff.
It'd
be like this, dark. And you'd come off of it, and your chins would be up. My chins, I have more than one. My chins would be like visiting my nostrils. So.
Yeah, Mike, when you see, I'm with you, April. I don't like those kinds of rides either. I can't do motion simulators. I just can't because I get dizzy really easily.
5 or 60 pounds.
I get dizzy really easily. So that's another thing I'm worried about. Velocicoaster is getting dizzy.
I don't think you have time to get dizzy.
There's no time for that.
No, it's like nonstop. It's fast. It's like nonstop. There's like no rest for the weary.
And how many like
there's like 2.
What do they call those?
Barrel rolls.
Accelerations.
I think there's one.
One?
One.
Okay.
And I think it's the one that goes up to the top.
Is that
of the
very
hill.
beginning?
Yes, I think so.
Is the hill the very first thing you do?
It's close.
Okay.
Close to the first thing you do. It is a massive hill. And we were like, we were in the 5th row.
It's like this.
Kai and I were in the 5th row, so we could see, you know, before it starts going down. It was awesome. I mean, it was like, at first you're thinking, holy crap. But then you go, and it was so smooth. So smooth. Velocicoaster was awesome. And of course, E.T. was awesome too.
I love E.T.
I know.
I love E.T. E.T. is one of the closest to a Disney dark ride.
Yes. So if you're looking for a Disney dark ride,
go on E.T. E.T. is my speed. E.T. is Kelly approved.
It's almost like Peter Pan.
Yes.
Because it takes you on the roof cables.
That's a good comparison.
It's Peter Pan.
Yeah.
But it's long. It's longer than Peter Pan.
It is longer.
And it's actually, I think it's cuter than Peter Pan.
Don't knock Peter Pan.
I love the Peter.
I love the pan. You gotta say the pan, not the Peter. No, but yeah, E.T. is great. And plus the queue line is super cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're going through the forest and you see E.T.'s trying to phone home.
You need to watch the movie E.T. though. For you youngins.
If you guys, I know, for you guys that are over or under 20, 40.
You're under 30.
Yeah. Dr. Seuss Land, yes.
I like Dr. Seuss Land. It's like my favorite land.
Yeah.
Isn't that one in Islands of Adventure?
Yes, it is.
So there's like the 2 parks. There's Universal Studios and then there's Islands of Adventure. And Universal Studios has more movie-based rides.
Yes, it does.
I know, it has different like things like Hollywood and London and what else? San Francisco.
Yeah. Which is super cool.
So they're all kind of based on California cities.
Yeah. So as far as theming goes, it's really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like the theming. And then Islands of Adventure is more like fantasy kind of stuff because there's Jurassic Park.
With that, and it's got the Hulk.
But it's got Dr. Seuss. These are different lands.
Right.
Yeah, this is fantasy places because they have like comic strip land and they have Dr. Seuss. What do they call it?
Seuss Landing?
Seuss Landing, yes. And there's the superhero area. There, you know. So it has those different like fantasy sections.
Yeah.
And Jurassic Park.
Right. Mike says he's terrified of heights, but most of the time they go so fast there's no time to stress.
That's kind of the way it is.
Yes. Yeah. I'm not doing those swinging gondola things on Mickey's Fun Wheel.
No. That's like the vomit comet, right? That's the vomit comet right there.
Yeah.
They actually, believe it or not, they have vomit bags in those cars.
If you guys have been to California Adventure, we're talking about the Ferris wheel.
And they have the cars that like can go swing and go upside down and stuff like that.
But yeah, so what I was saying was in relation to Disney, I can ride pretty much anything except for I don't do what's the Star Wars one?
Star Tours.
Star Tours, and I can't really do.
You like Rise of Resistance?
I like Rise of the Resistance, but
Millennium Falcon.
Millennium Falcon
Smuggler's Run. Yeah,
made me queasy as all get out.
So
those kinds of motion simulator rides, they have a lot of those over at Universal.
Yes, they do. Because I don't. We've done Hagrid's.
Yes.
Yes.
I love Hagrid's.
We've done Hagrid's, and you've done the Hippogriff,
which is the kiddie coaster.
It's kind of like
the Flight of the Hippogriff is like
it's like Goofy's Flight School.
Goofy's Sky School.
Yeah, Goofy's.
Or what's the other one? What's it called at Disney World?
Barnstormer.
Thank you, Dre. He doesn't have a 50-year-old brain.
Yet.
So yeah, that one's most like those because it's like a little kiddie coaster. But Universal doesn't have a whole lot of. You have trouble on the Skyliner? Is it too swingy for you, Kurt? Skyliner, I'm cool with. I can handle the Skyliner.
Yeah, as long as we don't rock it.
Yeah, I don't like you to jump in the
You're
elevator.
You're not supposed to rock it.
No,
you're
not supposed to.
I do it.
But if you get up there on a windy day, that thing's gonna.
It rocks anyway.
Yeah.
I love it.
But I was gonna say there aren't a whole lot of. You know how Disney has a lot of mid-level rides.
Most of them are mid-level rides. I mean, like Slinky Dog is very smooth, very easy.
Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Seven Dwarfs is little very smooth, very easy.
So Universal doesn't have a whole lot of those kinds of
rides. I feel like Tron's going to be a lot like Velocicoaster.
Probably.
Because I think it's going to have speed ups and stuff like that.
Maybe, and it's probably going to have those when it stops. So does my heart. I think the Skyliner, going back to that, doesn't bother me so much is because we live in Colorado and I grew up I don't ski, but we would go to the ski resorts and they have those gondolas that go up the mountain, like super up the mountain. So the Skyliner being, flat doesn't bother me because when you're looking down the mountain on one of those gondolas, yeah, I kind of grew up with that. So,
Mike, you're
changing seats and moving all over the place.
That's what kids are for, man.
That's what kids are for, just to give you a heart attack.
Yeah, to make you get all clenched in all the wrong places.
That's true. What are some of the other rides at Universal that are like okay? Besides Dr. Seuss area, and
there's the water rides,
right?
And these are water rides that are going to get you wet.
Oh my gosh.
And I like the log flume one. I can't remember what it's called.
It's the
Ripsaw Rapids.
Falls.
Ripsaw Falls. That's it. Yeah.
Popeye.
Right? Is it Popeye?
I think it's Popeye.
Or is it Dudley Do-Right?
Oh no, it's Dudley Do-Right.
It's Dudley Do-Right.
And then there's a Popeye's Bilge-Rat.
Yeah.
Something or other.
Bilge-Rat boat ride or something.
I've only done the Jurassic Park one.
I haven't done. I want to do the water rides, but the last time we were there, it's cold, so you don't do the water rides when it's cold. But we're still getting the lay of the land because
we are, and we're not Universal experts.
And that's why I said the reason we're doing it is because this is a Disney person's perspective on Universal. It's like it took us like 2-3 times for me just to get to where I actually like going.
Right, because when we first went, it was like going to a foreign country.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it was
kind of.
I couldn't even speak the language.
Right, like we didn't know where we were going. We didn't know where anything was. And the thing about Universal, the ride entrances are hidden.
Very.
Like you have to either know where they're at or know what you're looking for. Because Disney, it's like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Come on in.
Yeah, and that was the other thing that when I first got there, I couldn't find a bathroom.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to find someone to ask too. It's like when you're at Disney, cast members are everywhere, and you can see them. You know where they are. You see them. They're like blah blah blah. But then I was like, who can I ask? Finally, I had to walk into a store, and they go, "Oh, it's just right there." But it was hidden behind a building. But you know what's funny is now that I know where one is, I can find them all.
Yeah, they all pop out, which is funny.
It is weird.
It's really funny.
It's weird. It's like you have to unlock the door first.
Yeah. So, that's kind of why we wanted to do these chats is for, a lot of people that are Disney people a lot of friends that we know are kind of thinking about going to Universal, or they have gone to Universal for the first time this last year, just like we did.
Mm-hmm.
Because for one, Disney's getting extremely expensive.
Really expensive.
There's some changes, for us hardcore Disney people that we are, super happy with. So we're kind of like, okay, like you said in the last live stream we had, Universal's making it really easy for us to kind of go over there and check it out.
Well, yeah, because they started offering like low cost annual passes. They make it to where you can pay out your annual pass.
You don't have
so
to
you're
make
not getting hit with $1,000.
Yeah.
And you don't have to make park pass reservations. And starting tomorrow,
yeah,
their mask mandate's gone.
Yeah,
it's gone.
So they're making it really enticing for those of us that are Disney loyalists to kind of go over there and check it out.
Yeah, and like I said, the resorts.
Hi, Cricket. Oh my goodness, what time is it for you? It's gotta be Sunday.
It's next day.
It's gotta be Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
I think Cricket is in Australia. Thank you so much for jumping in. So yeah, that's why we wanted to do this, is for people who aren't that familiar with Universal, like us. We're still learning the ropes.
Yeah.
It takes a while.
Well, it kind of did, because I was kind of at first, first time I was there, I was like, I don't know if I want to go back.
But 2:05 on Sunday.
Oh wow. So but then I was, we went back the second time and it was better.
Yeah.
It got better. We got to do a little more stuff. And we were staying at one of the hotels that time too.
Right.
So that made it better.
We were working on a commercial. Oh, that's exciting. That's super cool.
And this last time, actually, I was like, Kelly wanted to go to Orlando. She wanted to go to Disney, and she was looking at prices of hotels. And I said, why don't we just check Universal?
Yeah, and we did, and it was like extremely less expensive.
It was almost a third of the price.
Yeah.
Of Disney.
Yeah, of what was available at Disney. Kind of last minute. We kind of booked a last.
Yeah, it was a last minute trip, and even with our pass holder discount at Disney, it was like.
It was still.
Yeah.
Like Port Orleans French Quarter, it was like $250. We stayed at Cabana Bay for $124.
Yeah, it was like
or something like that. Yeah, which was crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as rides go, when we go to the parks, we don't ride a whole lot of stuff.
No, and I'm just getting used to like finding the food, in the parks.
And how it works.
Is, everybody's got their system. Universal has their system. And
they do.
And I get and you just getting the lay of the land. Like learning where certain things are. Like.
Or shortcuts. Like,
shortcuts.
You can go through here to get to there.
Right.
Kind of thing. Which, we could probably do Disney with our eyes closed by now.
Yeah, I can.
By the way things smell. It's like, oh yeah, we're in Fantasyland.
I know how to get around Disney. Kelly still hasn't.
There are certain parks that I can.
She can do Epcot, but when it comes to Magic Kingdom or Animal Kingdom,
Animal Kingdom.
I know where everything is. So.
Animal Kingdom and Disney Springs still confuse me with
the
layout
and that and the switchbacks and
the
turns.
But the cool thing about Universal parks is, what is this?
Is me dancing.
As you can, if you have a park hopper ticket, you can either take the Hogwarts train, or you can just walk. Just like it is at Disneyland.
Yeah.
You can just walk, either go out the front gate and back in the other. I think there's like a little back way or side way or a shortcut way or something.
I don't know if there is or not.
There is, because I've seen it on people's vlogs, but I don't know where it is yet.
So is it down by Hogsmeade and Harry?
I don't know.
But anyway, well, it's two different parks, and you got to have a park hopper to get.
Yeah, you got to have a park hopper
to get from one to the other. So they'd have to have a gate there. So
they do. It's like a little gate.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen Tim do it before.
Yeah, Tim.
Tim Tracker.
We're on a first name basis.
We'll call him Tim.
Tim. Yeah. So I don't know where it is. We haven't really found that part yet.
But we will.
But yeah, I think though Universal parks, like if you're gonna do one park, it's easy to do one park in a day.
Easy.
Like if you're wondering, okay, how much time do I need at Universal? Personally, for us, I think 3 days max for me.
Well, it's a lot, yeah. And that's what I would do at Disneyland.
Probably also because we don't do a lot of the motion simulator rides.
But I want to. I'm going to try some of them.
Okay.
I'm just going to barf when I get off, but I'll still try them.
Yeah. And also, we haven't really done any of the shows.
No, and I want to do the shows. I want to do the monster makeup show.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been there so little that,
I think we've been there.
Scratched the surface.
We've just barely scratched the surface. So you've been there 3 times?
3 times.
I've been there 4 times. So yeah, we're still just kind of.
But I'm probably gonna re-up my
annual pass.
Okay. Because I would like to explore it more.
Yeah.
And what I got to say for people who are Disney people who have not been to Universal, just give it a shot. You know, you got to give it more than one try, or at least more than one day, just so you can check most of it out.
Monster show was good. Okay, they're good to check out Universal. Yeah. We have another really good friend, Justin Interesting. We asked him if he could be on the show with us tonight, but he was unfortunately working. He is like a good Universal.
He knows Universal like back of his hand.
Wealth of knowledge too.
He's my Halloween Horror Nights buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, just to kind of, I think we just need to get to the point where we're familiar with, oh yeah, cut through here and go there, you know, kind of thing.
Well, I'd like to know, you know, because they have different like festivals and parties.
They're doing Mardi Gras right now.
They're doing Mardi Gras. I mean, I love Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is like my gig. I love it. I think
we could be down there for Mardi Gras.
I know. Well, we forgot about it. We'd have planned. We did just come in February instead of January.
Yeah.
We could have waited a few weeks.
But somebody needed to go.
Somebody needed a fix. They needed like, oh, I got Jonesy. I did it.
That was me.
Anyway, so if I would have remembered about Mardi Gras, I'd have said, no, well, let's just hold off a few weeks and go in Mardi Gras. But then they do Halloween Horror Nights. Oh my God. If you like Halloween, that's your place. That's where you got to go.
Yeah, this is not your Disney Halloween.
This is not a Disney Halloween party. This is a hardcore.
This is hardcore Halloween.
Yes.
Grody.
This is Halloween for the people who just
love Halloween. Which is not me. Again, not me. Yeah.
But you know, the only thing I didn't see at the Halloween Horror Nights is you didn't dress.
Diana Ross? I thought Diana Ross was dead.
I don't think so.
Okay. Shows you how much I know.
I don't think she is. No.
Where was she in concert? Cricket? In Australia? I thought Diana Ross was gone. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
I think you're thinking of Aretha Franklin. Or
no, I was thinking of somebody else. I can't remember. Anyway, was she down there in Australia or? Okay, she's 77. That's the same age as my dad. My dad is 77.
Yeah, but he's not as pretty.
He's not or as talented as Diana Ross by any means. Oh, Mardi Gras. Okay.
Oh, that's so cool. See, Cricket, you need to start just popping up with some good old facts there.
Okay, so was she? Do you know, Cricket? Was she in the? Because there is that theater where you guys watch Nightmare Fuel.
Oh yeah. That is an amphitheater.
I wonder if that's where she was in concert.
Yeah, they do have an amphitheater there.
Okay.
Yeah, they do. I'm sorry, I forgot. We did.
The light bulb.
Yeah, we watched Nightmare Fuel in that amphitheater. It is an outdoor. Yes. Okay. Yes. That's probably where she was at. That's a cool place. Cool. That's a very cool place.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah. See, we're missing all that. That's where I would love. I love. I want to find out what they're doing, when they're doing it, and I want to go then. Right. Because they do this. They do this stuff cool.
They do. I would have loved to have seen Diana Ross. That's super cool.
Would have been awesome. And the Supremes. Were you thinking Gladys Knight? No, Gladys Knight's still alive too.
It was some singer similar to Diana Ross, but she lived in New York. She passed away last year, and they said it was because she had inhaled too much
plastic surgery.
No, from 9/11, because she lived. Oh,
yeah, the debris from 9/11.
Yeah, she had inhaled all of that.
Whitney, whatever, dude. Whitney Houston's been gone for a long time.
Whitney's been gone for a while.
She's been way gone.
Check the concert list. Yeah, we'll do that. We're gonna do that.
Yeah, I think we need to do that really badly.
Definitely.
Because we need to get out there and see some of this stuff.
Experience some new stuff at Universal. Yeah, the funny thing is that Universal, we don't have a tendency to stay in the parks at nighttime.
No.
Yeah, because we'll usually be there during the day, and then we'll go like to Cowfish or something.
We'll go get something to eat. We'll have fun. Go to like
because we like to go to
Royal Pacific
to the bar.
To the bar. Their sushi bar is awesome.
Yeah, we gotta fly all the way to Florida to get sushi.
Well, get good sushi. We live in a landlocked state.
We do. Being in Colorado is not very sushi friendly. If you like sushi, it's just not the same.
I like sushi.
So yeah, we're gonna need to do some more of that.
We're gonna need to do a lot more investigating.
Because
I'm just amazed that you know more about this crap than I do, and you're in Australia.
It's not crap.
I'm just saying, using it as a label.
Don't label.
Label.
We got a cat meowing at us. I was gonna say we haven't seen the Hogwarts Castle projection show.
No, we haven't.
No, there's Angus.
Oh, but we haven't even talked about Harry Potter World.
No, say hi to Angus, everybody.
Oh crap! What happened?
That was weird.
Say hi.
Did you see that?
It was the black cat that did it.
Hi, Angus.
Because he's like magical.
Yeah.
And he's got green eyes.
Nate, Jojo, Kyle. Okay, yeah, those are good people to watch when you're trying to get familiar with Universal. Yeah. So talk about Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter. I'm a big Harry Potter fan, and I am a Slytherin, in case you're wanting to know.
Shocker.
Anyway.
Because you're evil and mean.
Yes.
And conniving.
Yes. The attention to detail was very, very Disney-like. Because what you see on the movies and you picture in your mind when you're reading the books, that's what you see when you go into Harry Potter.
I actually think that
the wizarding world of
Harry Potter area of Universal is the best part. Devin, hi, how are you? The Harry Potter part of Universal is the very best themed area of any of the parks.
Of any parks in Florida.
Yeah, yes. Either one, either Hogsmeade or Diagon Alley.
Yeah.
The only part is Cricket, thank you so much for being here. Have a great Sunday.
And thank you for all the great information.
Thanks so much for all the great information. We really do appreciate it. Both of them, they do get pretty crowded.
They get crowded. It's a very popular place.
Yeah. Very, very popular place. But if you are a big Harry Potter fan,
you got to do it.
You got to do it.
You got to do it. And the Hogwarts Express, it is pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah.
To see all the stuff and the attention to detail.
If you don't know, when you get on the train to go to one or the other way, it's a different kind of show.
It's a different show. I've only been one direction.
I know we only go one direction for some reason. But
I thought you went back the other way.
Yeah, Dre and Kai and I went back the other way, and it is a different.
I went from Hogsmeade to. I went from Diagon Alley to Hogsmeade.
I guess.
Would you stop? Don't be so dramatic.
Butterbeer, yes, and we haven't. You got a wand.
Yes.
And we haven't really used it.
I used it. I was kind of old person, not techno wizard or anything like that. I picked up the map. I didn't realize that on the map, when you're trying to make your wand work, it's the symbol on the map is the way you have to make your wand move for it to work.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know. So I'm sitting there like in front of a stupid wand thing going.
Yeah, it actually has a pattern.
And it didn't work. So I'm like going, well, it's just, this thing's broken. It's not working. And like, nothing did anything. And then it was like, when we were leaving.
No, I'm going, you had a
yeah, then when we're leaving and I'm looking at the map and I'm going, oh, you gotta do like the clover leaf on there. Yeah. And then it works. So you gotta like, what is it? Swish and flick.
Swish and flick. Yes. Your kids got a wand when you went. It's a lot of fun, but sometimes you do have to wait.
Yeah, there's lots of people.
You kind of have to wait your turn for the things. So I could totally do a whole day.
A whole
day.
You can do an a-hole day.
A day. The entirety of my day. I'm going to cut you off of your beverage.
Nope.
Consummation.
Consummation?
Yes.
Consummation?
Stop. I could spend a whole day just in the Harry Potter area.
I don't know if I could because I can't stand the crowds.
Well, but I think there's little areas tucked back, and
my favorite is Diagon Alley because it's a little. To me, it seems a little bigger. It's not as
bigger than Hogsmeade.
It's not as squeezed together.
Yeah.
And it has to me more interest because I like Gringotts and the Borgin and Burke's, and just
Nocturne Alley.
Yes,
super
and
cool.
the Leaky Cauldron.
Talk about dark though. I mean, if you're coming out of the like extreme sunshine into Nocturne Alley, you can't see a darn thing. Like you're like.
That's what sunglasses are for.
Holding on to walls.
That's why I wear sunglasses.
In Diagon Alley?
You take them off. And then when you walk through and you put them back on, and then you can see.
Okay. You're just getting weirder by the minute.
No, it's true. I do.
Okay.
But anyway, I personally, Diagon Alley, I liked it. That was my favorite part. Because the Hogsmeades to me just seemed, I mean, I love the snow on the roof and stuff, and we have eaten at the Three Broomsticks. And that was good. It was a good experience too.
It was cool.
I like because we had to order, mobile order, but they brought it to your table.
Well, they found you a table first.
Right.
And then you sat and then you ordered.
Right. And you got your table number and you ordered. So it's like a quick service, but they bring it to you.
Yeah, which I kind of like because at Disney in a quick service, you're holding your tray and
trying
you're
to
looking
find a
for a table and you're looking at the people like, are you going to get up? And they're like, no, I'm going to sit here and play on my phone for another 45 minutes. So you can't have my table.
Yeah.
So it was kind of nice how they did it. They had a guy or person.
A hostess. Or a host.
A person at the door.
They had a person.
That took you to a table.
Right.
And sat you. And then you ordered.
So you just waited in line until their table was ready. So.
Yeah. So I really
liked it. It really didn't take as long either because it was like about a 25-minute wait.
I think so.
Till we got a table.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all.
No. And what I think is cool is they have a bar. They have a full bar at the Three Broomsticks.
But you have to go through the other way.
It's a different direction.
It's a different entrance.
But you can still get there from the back. You can walk through.
I guess.
Because I did. Because that's where the bathrooms are.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you can walk through. Okay. But it has a full bar.
Jody, I'm curious, do you like cold butterbeer or hot butterbeer?
The frozen butterbeer.
Frozen butterbeer. Frozen butterbeer is good. But it's brain freeze city.
I don't like butterbeer.
I know you don't, but I do. I like butterbeer. Devin, do you like butterbeer?
What was that drink I had? It was like a green one.
What was it called?
It had boba in it too.
Yeah, it had popping boba in it.
It was good.
Something like you like cold butterbeer. I don't think I've ever tried the hot one.
They have hot butterbeer?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You do.
Yeah.
Because our friends
in England?
No.
Oh.
No. Paula and
Kristen,
they'll get a hot butter beer and then they'll get a shot of Fireball whiskey and put it in their
For reals?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. See, these people are major league drinkers. We're just in the minor leagues compared to them. Seriously, they know how to do it. So
the frozen one, yeah, the frozen one is so good. Devin is my middle kid, by the way, if you guys don't know. And we went to the Harry Potter Warner Brothers studio tour in London. I can't remember. I think we just had regular butterbeer. We didn't have frozen.
I don't think they offered it frozen at there.
I don't think so. They had butterbeer ice cream.
Yeah, but I don't think they offered it frozen at the Harry Potter experience.
Yeah, I think they just had the regular and the ice cream there in London. That was a while ago, wasn't it, Deb? When you turned 21. No, when you turned 18, we went. That was a while ago.
That was some years back.
That was some years back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what else? We have not done. We've done Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure, but we haven't been on Gringotts or
the broom ride. What is it called? It's at the castle.
Forbidden Journey. Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey.
Okay, we haven't done that.
Yeah.
I heard people like one and done because it's very. Yeah, the motion sickness thing.
Yeah, that one is the one where you're like on the arm and you're flying on your broom and.
Well, the flights of passage makes me kind of queasy, so I don't do anything that's close to that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So
I'm more of a just walk around and see what they have to drink.
Yeah.
And
Have any of you guys been on Gringotts? Gringotts. Because I need to know if it's going to make me queasy or not. I can ride Soarin', just fine.
Yeah, me too.
And I can ride Flight of Passage, just fine. Like
Depends
once.
on the day.
Usually just once. But I'm curious to know if Gringotts is going to make me queasy. Because that's the reason why I haven't ridden it yet, is because I'm afraid of it. I don't want to come out all green and icky. Like your drink that you had.
Oh, that was good though. It wasn't icky. It was good.
It was like lake water.
I drank it all.
It was like lake water.
Was it goblin dragon juice or something?
I don't know what it was.
It was something. It was good though. It was the alternative to butterbeer because I don't do butterbeer.
No, it wasn't even close to butterbeer.
No, I said it was the alternative.
Yeah.
So it's something you can have besides butterbeer. And I didn't want a soda.
It was minty though, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
It was like minty and Sprite or something.
And green and had like, boba in it. And it was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. You could have used some alcohol, but can't have everything.
Can't have everything. No.
But there are more opportunities for alcohol at Universal than there are at Disney.
Yeah, there are. There definitely are.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure. If that's what you would like.
If that's what you would like.
I think everybody would sleep.
It's okay.
Are you there?
I put them to sleep.
Anybody there?
No, it's all good.
I know Devin's there.
It's all good.
Hello. What else? Is there anything else at Universal that we haven't done besides shows and a lot of the 3D motion simulator rides?
Well, we still got like 3 more hotels we have to go to.
We do, but we did hotels last time.
I know. I'm just saying. If you asked me, you said at Universal. Okay. You didn't say specifically.
Yeah.
I said there's some rides that I would like to ride. I would like to do Kong. Kai says it's crap, but I would like to do. I would like to try the Mummy. I don't think I want to do Rip Ride Rocket. I don't think I want to do the Hulk either because Kai said it slams your head.
Yeah.
I want to do the Seuss one. We were going to do that last time, but the line was too long. We had to go somewhere.
I like the Seuss one. That's my speed.
What was it called? The Seuss Sky Ride or something? Yeah.
I can't remember.
It's That's what I'm going to call it.
Yeah, it's like the People Mover, but Dr. Seussy.
We'll call it Seuss Mover.
Seuss Mover.
We went to I was going to do the Seuss Mover, but it took too long.
Right. We had to go.
Yeah. So, I'm thinking that once, because 2 of the times we were at Universal, COVID restrictions were pretty hard and heavy. Food was kind of hard to come by.
Yeah.
Which really, but that's not a very fair judge because that's the way it was, pretty much everywhere.
Right.
So, and the only thing Disney was good was it was familiar. But they had the same problems as Universal did, and you just knew where to go to kind of avoid some of the problems.
Right. Poseidon walkthrough. Poseidon's been closed. Every time we've been there this year. Yeah. You remember the big statue that's
yes.
With the fork.
Mm-hmm. That's Poseidon.
That's Poseidon.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been closed. They've been refurbishing it. Ever since we've been going.
Yeah.
So we haven't seen that. And yes, Mr. Mike, I have been on the Fast and Furious ride and I did not like it. Dre and
we were on Men in Black. We did Men in Black.
We did do Men in Black. I was going to answer Mr. Mike's question.
Okay, go ahead.
Dre, did you like Fast and Furious? He's going, It's another big motion simulator. You get in like a party bus. And then I had to just keep my eyes forward because there's 2 like big screens. You go into like this street and you're doing this kind of like shootout kind of, thing and things are exploding and it's loud on either side of you. And I didn't like it. I had to just look forward until it was over. So if it was just like cool cars, like it is in the queue line, that would have been different. But yeah, it's a big time motion simulator.
I hear the Simpsons one is very.
And the Simpsons is kind of barfy.
Yes,
April. That's what Bob was just going to say.
Yeah, I had it. To me, it was just one spin too many.
One spin too many.
It was like, I mean, I didn't horrible.
You didn't toss your cookies?
I didn't toss any cookies, but I thought it was fun up till that last spin, and then I was like,
That's enough.
That was one too many.
Yeah, I actually prefer Men in Black. It's super similar to like Buzz Lightyear,
Space
Ranger spin. The thing at Buzz Lightyear is you can control your spin. It's the one, yeah. DRE, yeah. Dre's gonna be in the Super Bowl halftime show.
He
tomorrow.
is, yeah. And he got a doctorate, so
just last night.
Yeah. We'll call him PhD Dre.
That's good.
PhD Dre.
PhD Dre. Yeah, the Men in Black. It's. I think it's more fun.
I loved shooting. I thought the alien. It was so much fun.
But the spinning part was just. It spins really fast. I mean, and you'll go like the first time it spins like twice, and you're like, okay, that was okay, and then it does it again, and then at the very end, why does it keep doing that?
I don't know.
At the very end, it spins 3 times.
Seemed like more than that to me.
Maybe it's 4 times.
I don't know. It just seemed like whoa.
Yeah, the old Back to the Future ride was a stomach turner. Okay, we didn't do that one.
No, but I want to do the water rides. I want to do the riverboat rides. I like those. I want to do Dr. Seuss's,
and the shows.
This Susie Mover,
Susie Mover.
Yeah, and I want to do the shows, and there's so much more. Huh?
People cool. I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
Susical.
People cool. I want to do. There's so many things I want to do there, and we just did this video just because we wanted to let you know that there is other stuff out there, besides Disney. I mean, Disney will always hold a special place in my heart, and it will always be a place that I go back to. But sometimes it's good to do something a little different.
Sometimes it's good. Devin says hi, Dre.
So anyway, and then we just wanted to say, like, if there was any, because obviously we are not big, authorities on Universal. Or Universal.
No.
So but from our perspective, we're like, it's worth a try. It really is
worth a try, because if you were considering it, kind of like, should I give it a try? I mean, like the single day tickets and the 2-day tickets are expensive unless you have a military member of your family, or we've said it before, we bought annual passes and it was cheaper. We got 15 months for like $350. That was back last March. They were doing a special, but comparison to the Disney annual passes right now, they're so much more affordable.
They're like half price.
Almost half price.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, there's 2 parks versus 4 parks.
Right. And there's a little less to do.
Yeah, for us.
Right.
Because we're older. But if you're younger, or if you have, teenage kids or anything like that like to do the big rides and like to do the motion simulator rides, give it a try, and
give it more than one try. I mean, come on. Like I said, my first time, I was not going to go back.
I don't know.
But then when I went back the second time, I was like, maybe there's. And then the third time was like, okay, yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure I will buy an annual pass for next year.
Because I think we just found our rhythm.
Yeah.
Well, kind of. The Disney kind of has annual passes. If you had one, you could renew it.
Yeah, if you had one, you could get one. But if you didn't have one, you can't.
Yeah.
So
it's definitely worth investigating.
And plus, you don't have to jump through as many hoops as you do at Disney.
You really don't.
So
you really don't. Like we said earlier, you don't have to make park passes.
And especially if you're doing, you just want to go do something really quickly, spur of the moment kind of thing. Universal is like, their door's always open. They're not going to like say, oh, sorry, we don't have any park passes for that day.
Right. That's true.
Or, oh, sorry, we're going to charge you $600 for a room.
Yeah. Well, they have those too.
They do, but usually it's a little,
I know. Sorry, Mike. But, I think what I was going to say is I think we kind of found our Universal rhythm.
Yeah.
We'll go in the morning and we'll either, go do something in the afternoon, or, we'll go to Universal in the morning and then we'll go to Disney.
But if there's stuff to do at night, like, Mardi Gras or concerts, I would go.
Right.
I'd go go in the morning, go back to the resort,
go swim,
hang out. Because the resorts are really nice, and then head back to the park because it's so easy to get back and forth.
It is. It's really easy.
That's another plus. It's from the resorts. It is so easy to get back and forth.
Super easy. Yeah. I mean, I was worried about the buses at Universal because we're familiar with Disney buses and how Disney buses operate. Universal buses are constantly.
It's like you got a lot, like an hour and a half to get anywhere from Disney, from point A to point B in Disney.
Yeah.
Universal, you can do it in half an hour.
Yeah, you can get, because we got from Cabana Bay to Citywalk in probably
20 minutes.
And this was first thing in the morning, and there was a big old line.
There was a big old
waiting
line.
for the bus, but three or four buses came.
They just keep them coming.
Yeah, so
and it's like when it's busy times, there's no shortage of transportation.
So that was really cool.
It really was, and it's like. So it's so easy to go back and forth because, like, when on Kelly's birthday, I went and got Voodoo Donuts in the morning before she even got out of bed.
Bonus for you.
Yeah, and it was like piece of cake.
Yeah,
going back and forth.
You got on the boat and
we got on the boat, went, got my donuts, came back. It was pretty.
Got my donuts. I got my donuts.
Got my donuts, came back.
So anyway, if you're thinking about giving it a try.
Mm-hmm. And if you only have a limited amount of time, it's a good place to go.
I think so too. Like I said, you could easily do Universal in 2 or 3 days.
Easy.
And be happy.
And be fulfilled.
Right. So if you have either a short vacation or, your time's limited, you want to, just give it a try.
Or you just want to get out of the cold and get to Florida.
Yeah.
It's a good place to go.
Exactly.
And it's not hard to get there from the airport. If you're driving, it's really easy. If you're Ubering, they don't have transportation from the airport, but now neither does Disney.
You can pay for it, just like Disney.
Yeah. So that's another way, Disney's making it easier for us to go.
We were like, no, for a long time.
For a long time.
We were like, no, we're not Universal people. We're not going to go to Universal.
Felt like we were cheating.
And, now it's like, it's okay. It's okay to give it a try. So hopefully some of what we talked about.
Hey, Cindy.
How are you? No worries. It was a super last minute surprise live stream because we're going to be over on Em and John's channel tomorrow at our normal Sunday.
Yeah, time, and Kelly was feeling like,
I miss our friends.
I know. It's like Kelly felt like she needed to hook up with you guys tonight, and I was like,
okay,
hell yeah. I mean, it is past 9:00, so I can say hell yeah now.
Oh,
why do you keep messing with that?
I'm going to stop doing that.
Yeah,
do you guys see that when our computer screen goes?
No, they don't see it.
You don't see it?
No.
Okay.
All they see is from what.
Well, how do you know what they see?
I just know.
You're not seeing through their eyeballs.
I know what they're seeing.
Okay. We're going to say goodnight.
Yeah.
Right?
I am. I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate you hanging out with us.
Oh, we totally do.
We love you guys.
Yep.
A bunch.
Yeah, if I didn't get to talk to you, I'd have to talk to her all the time.
I know.
Scary.
Yeah, we didn't even know who was gonna, join us
nobody
tonight.
Announces it, really.
I did.
I mean, they don't announce who's gonna be here.
Well, no.
No.
But we didn't know who was gonna be able to join us. So thank you. You guys, we had a great time. I hope that we gave you some useful information.
Yeah,
and if not, I hope we entertained you just a
little bit. We did the best we could. That's all I can say.
We're doing the best we can here, guys.
Yeah, we're just, trying to just say that it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay to try something.
It's okay, different. And just give it more than one shot because sometimes first impressions aren't the best.
Right. Oh, by the way, let's see if I can do this. Devin, my middle kid, did all of our emojis for our members and the belly buttons that Cindy and Mike have. So yay, Devin. You did a great job.
Yeah, you did a great job.
You did a great job on those.
Yes, and if you're wondering, if you get on your computer and go to our channel, you too can be a lovely member.
You too can be a member.
And have access to these awesome emojis. And get a little belly button by you.
That's right.
And the buttons change colors.
They do. Yeah, so Mike's and Cindy's are orange now.
Yep. Newbies are red.
Anyway, we're going to let you guys go.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here. We love you guys. We appreciate every minute that you spend with us. And join us over on Em and John's channel tomorrow if you can. Same time that we're usually on, 12 noon, 7 o'clock.
I thought it was going to be 1.
No, 7 o'clock UK time, 12 o'clock our time, because it's 7 hours different.
I know, but I thought we always did MH at 1. I'm wrong. It's okay because I'm always wrong.
And next Sunday, Mr. Mike Temple and Anaheim Park Tourists are going to be joining us on our channel. We're going to be talking all about Disneyland because they're Disneyland experts.
They are Disneyland people.
Yeah.
And so if you want to know stuff about Disneyland, they're the ones to ask.
They're the ones to ask.
And we're going to be asking a lot of questions too because we're going to Disneyland.
Yeah. So that's going to be at 1 o'clock next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
good night, guys. Have a great evening.
And thank you for coming.
Thank you for being here. We love you.
Yes, we do.
We'll see you soon.
Okay.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.